Let's talk about something real. Have you ever looked at your bank account after working so hard and just wondered, where does it all go? It feels like you're just treading water, right? Well, today we're going to dive deep into why so many of us Filipinos struggle with money, and more importantly, how you can actually break that cycle for good.
Okay, I want to start with just one number, 25%. Just let that sink in for a second. What do you think that represents when we're talking about money in the Philippines?
Well, here it is. It means only a quarter of Filipino adults really get the basics of handling their money. We're talking about a massive 3 out of every 4 people who don't have a solid grasp on things like saving, budgeting, or investing. And, this isn't just some random statistic. This is a reality that shapes millions of lives every single day.
And that reality, it probably looks pretty familiar. It's that constant stress of just trying to make it to the next payday. It's that feeling of being trapped, maybe juggling a few different loans just to cover everything. And it's that thought that investing, well, that's just a dream, something for rich people, but definitely not for you. If any of this is hitting close to home, believe me, you are not alone. And I really need you to hear this next part. I want to be super clear. The truth is, it's not your fault. Think about it. Were we ever really taught this stuff in school? It's a skill, and just like any other skill, you have to learn it. Nobody's born a financial genius. So to figure out how to get out of this trap, we first have to understand what the trap is made of. And it all starts with something you can't even see, our mindset. How many of us grew up hearing this, or let's be honest, even thinking it ourselves? As long as there's a salary, it's okay. You see, this little phrase, it speaks volumes. It's a survival mindset. It makes getting the paycheck the end goal, the finish line. But there's no thought about what to do with the money once it actually hits your account. And that really boils down to 2 totally different ways of thinking. On one hand, you have the spending mindset, which sees money as just something to be used up. But on the other hand, there's the growing mindset. This is a game changer. It sees money as a tool, kind of like a seed you can plant and help grow into something way, way bigger. It's a small mental shift, but wow, the results are massive. The thing is, we're not really set up for success here. Our schools teach us so many things, but personal finance, budgeting, compound interest, not so much. So we end up learning about money the hard way, through trial and error. And a lot of the time, that's after the errors have already landed us in debt. And hey, let's get real for a second. Our world today makes it so incredibly easy to just go for that instant gratification. I mean, who doesn't love a good milk tea, or the thrill of an online shopping parcel arriving? There's nothing wrong with these things on their own, but all those small, happy moments, they add up and they can quietly drain your wallet without you even realizing it. And here's what happens when you put it all together. When your mindset is all about spending and everything around you is telling you to spend, well, every single peso that comes in already has a one-way ticket out. And that's not really living, is it? That's just surviving. You're stuck on a financial treadmill, running as fast as you can, but going absolutely nowhere.
But it does not have to be this way, I promise. Even if it feels impossible right now, there is a way out, and it's a path that you can literally start walking down today.
So here's the good news. You, right now, have the power to break this cycle. And the very first step, the most important one, is just awareness. It's about looking at your own habits, recognizing the patterns, and just deciding, you know what, I want something different for myself. And from that awareness, you can start building some new habits. Here are 4 simple, but honestly, life-changing steps. First up, pay yourself first. This means you treat your savings like it's the most important bill you have. Before you pay for anything else, you set money aside for your future. Second, track your expenses. So simple, but so powerful. You gotta know where your money is going before you can tell it where to go. Third, build an emergency fund. This is your safety net. It protects you from those unexpected curveballs life throws so you don't have to go into debt. And finally, number 4, start learning to invest. This is where the magic happens. This is how you make your money start working for you. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That's great, but I don't make enough money to do all that. And I'm here to tell you that is the biggest myth out there. The idea that you have to be rich to invest is what keeps most people on the sidelines forever. It is just not true. Because this right here, this is the real secret. It's not about how much money you start with. It's about the discipline to just start. And then the power of being consistent. Even a small amount, saved and invested over and over again, can grow into something truly amazing over time. So start small, but just start. And then keep going.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. Don't try to do everything at once. That's overwhelming. Just pick one thing. Looking at everything we talked about, what is the very first step you are going to take today to start rewriting your own financial story? The power, believe me, is completely in your hands.